Travis, it was a big game for your top line tonight. It seems like that line plays at their best when they're almost playing like a bottom six line and how they grind and forecheck to aggressively hound the puck. Was that what you saw from them tonight?
Sorry, Daniel, was that when you said I missed the start? You said our PD's line?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I liked their game tonight. It was a little bit simpler. Caused some turnovers in the offensive zone. Took their opportunities on the rush when it was there. And I wouldn't say it was a simple game, but it was still a high-skilled game when they had the chances to, and they made good puck decisions.
And when you're up 1-0 and the Flames were pushing hard before Bo got the second goal, it seemed like Holtby really came up big for the team there. That's an occasion where in past games it seemed like the other team got back into the game in those moments. How important was it for Holtby to come up big in that moment and keep you guys ahead by one?
Yeah, it was. We had a little shift there where we spent a lot of time in our zone, probably back-to-back shifts. I thought Holtz made some key saves then. It was nice to see for sure, especially not just for the team but for him too. I know he's wanted to get a big win for our group, and he's worked hard the last week. That was definitely a big part of the game there, and obviously Bo gets that goal.
Brendan Batchelor, go ahead.
Hey, Travis, how about the response after they scored late in the second period where, you already talked about PD's line, but they come out and have two great shifts and generate two big goals to swing the momentum back in your favor?
Yeah, anytime you're up 2-0, the other team's building and they get a goal, it's, the next 5 minutes is big, and that was a great response. And obviously they got the goals, but I thought our team overall responded well after that.
Jordy Ben's been in your lineup consistently this year, a guy that doesn't necessarily generate a lot of offense. How good do you feel for him that he scores a big goal to give your team the lead on the road? And just your thoughts on what he's given you since he's been in the lineup here consistently.
Yeah, I mean, he's guys like Jordy kind of go unnoticed, and a lot of things that they do well, they don't always get recognition. So anytime a guy like that gets a goal, you're happy for him.
Thomas Drance, go ahead.
Travis, you began the game pretty aggressively with the double shift of the Horvat line. Obviously paid off for you with the Ben goal that was the opener. Were you playing a hunch, or does that reflect the importance of opening the scoring on the road?
No, to be honest, it was just trying to get a quick matchup. He started the game. We like to get Bo against one of the top two lines, so made sure he was all right to go back, and we went right back with him.
In the past, occasionally when Markstrom would miss a start, it would be described as a reset. With Braden Holtby not having started since 9 days, did him and your staff go through something like a reset over the past 10 days or so?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not going to compare it to past goaltenders, but I know him and Clarkie have worked hard the last 8 days here, 9 days, whatever it was. We'd like to get Demmer's game when we went with him, but it was never there. We always knew we were going to go back to Holtz at some point. And like I said, he was putting in some good work, and we got a lot of faith in both these guys. I think we've seen our team game improve. We've also seen their game improve as well.
Ben Kuzma, go ahead, please.
Yeah, one for me, Travis. It's normal for a rookie to maybe have an off night or go into a bit of a mini slump. You talked the other day about Höglander, and he starts a scoring sequence on both of the first two goals tonight. And then he sends that great bank pass off the wall to Spring Pierce. I know you talked about the other day, Travis, but here he continues to show up. How impressed are you by this?
Yeah, he can hear me right now, so I better watch what I can say. But he's got a lot of energy. He's playing well. I like that he doesn't get too far ahead of himself, and he's got a complete work. He's a worker. He doesn't let up, And when you've got skill and you combine work with it, good things are going to happen.
And he's tied for third in rookie scoring right now. Are you surprised by that? Or is it the fact that everything that he does, especially his work ethic and how hard he is on pucks, it's not surprising?
I mean, I don't sit here and say at the beginning of the year, think about where a guy's going to end up in rookie scoring, but the way he's playing, it doesn't surprise me. He's playing well, and he takes it a game at a time, and doesn't seem to get ahead of himself. Like I said, he just comes to the rink and works hard every day, and he's a student of the game as well, which is important for a young player.
Take a few more here. Let Travis and the team get to the airport. Farhan, go ahead.
Thanks, Travis. You guys haven't been rewarded much this year. I mean, even these last 4 games, as well as you played, you haven't really been rewarded with a lot of results. Can having a game like tonight propel you? Because at some point, this team's going to need to go on a run to get back into the chase. And you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but can being rewarded this way lead to bigger things?
Well, I think it gives you just belief in what you're doing, what you're playing, how you're playing. It's one thing to be told that you're playing well, and I think they believed they were, but games like this will just solidify maybe that belief and continuing to get the buy-in that we need throughout our whole group to play a certain way. I've said it the last few days. We're not going to look past the next game. We're not going to talk about trying to go on a run here. We'll enjoy tonight's game and tomorrow start getting ready for the next game. And if you keep playing the way we can and the way we have the last, really probably since that Toronto game, good things are going to happen if we play that way. I truly believe that.
Your top line has been getting better as you've gone. You were asked about them at the start. In terms of a 200-foot game, is this as well as they've played at any point this season?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think, again, a lot like our team, their game's been trending in the right direction. And when you're a good player in the league and you're a good line in the league, eventually, if you just stick with it, good things are going to happen.
We'll take our last questions here from Joey Kenward. Go ahead, Joey.
Travis, these games against Calgary after the previous couple of weeks where you were chasing your opponent around the ice, you were able to have great starts. And tonight was no different. How important has that been in your team's turnaround and having a better all-around game by starting so quickly?
Well, it helps, analytically, that analytically, if you can get the lead, it helps your team game, helps the end result. And I think just the mental part of it, if you can get a lead, it always helps. And we've talked about, having fast starts. We've talked about playing 60 minutes. We're not a team that, we don't play as well when we're chasing games and trying to score. We commit to playing at both ends of the rink, and good things will come, and offense will come from that. And, we're seeing that, the result.
And finally, although you're still leading the league in penalties, your team's now into the top 10 in the penalty kill. How valuable has that turnaround been for your team to give you a shot to stay in games when you're not taking as many trips to the box?
Yeah, it's important for sure. Our penalty kill didn't get off to a great start in the season, and they've battled back, and they've been a lot better in the last 7 to 10 games, 12 games, I'd say. And you need it. You need to have good special teams if you want to win long term.